Hey, shalom, shalom. It's Fallen Yeshua. Welcome again to the Rock. Quick video on how we've been using something on the land to greatly contribute to the nutrients of our chickens and to take something that the land provides. I mean, in an abundance, so much that we couldn't possibly process them all, along with black walnuts. Now, this is not black walnut, but we do have black walnuts. These are acorns. And what I'm about to show you is a process that I've been using that has been greatly helping two things: cut down on my chicken feed costs, as well as provide carbohydrates, fats, and proteins for my chickens. But also, it has contributed to my berry patch. So I'm gonna show you how I do it. It's a cheap Walmart blender. And what I'm gonna do is you're gonna hear a loud noise, so I'll won't be talking. But I'm gonna turn this on and I'm gonna throw some acorns in there and blend it. And then I'll show you the next step of the process. So you get the point. I'm not gonna put you out through that pain of listening to the rest of that. But so you grind it. I grind it down, and I use the blend. I mean, you probably could use liquefied grape, but I use the blend. So blend it. Once I'm done blending it, I'll take it over here. There's some more. The children gather these up. Is I pour it in this bucket of water. And this bucket of water, what it does, and you can see it in there, it's just basically the meat with the shell, but the bucket of water removes the tannins out of the acorn, which is basically the acid, tannic acid, out of the acorns. And because it's not really healthy for your animals. I know a lot of Native Americans who use acorns as a staple in their diet. They would get whole bags of these things, basically using like mesh or cloth, and get whole bags of them, crack them open, put them in bags, and then put them in up in streams, and then the stream water would remove the tannins out of it. But this is what the tannin water looks like. So this is water. What I do is I put the acorns in there, leave it in there for a day, and then empty out the water, and then do it again. Add some new acorns in there, and then put some more water in there and leave it for a day. So this water is highly acidic. So now with the acorns, what I do is we ferment our chicken feed here. Basically, we fill up a 55-gallon barrel of chicken feed and pour water in it and let it ferment. Okay, these are our chicken feed trash cans. And then we'll throw it to the chickens. Or we'll mix it in there. Some I mix in their food, some I'll just throw to them. These chickens right here, they're pecking through some blended acorn meal. But this tannin water, which will lower the pH of your soil, which is what we've been trying to do here, because we, along with our gooseberries and natural blackberries that grow here wildly, we also have a wild blueberry that grows here. What they're doing, they're eating. Oh, they finished it off already. I threw a big handful down there. The chickens love it. It gives them carbohydrates, proteins, which my roosters like, especially as I'm trying to add to the, the girth of my roosters. But these are honeyberries. And these 4 tires are honeyberries. And they're like a blueberry. And we just planted these. And you can see I got pine needles in there. I got cedar needles in there. And then here we have some raspberries that we have started. You can see them tied off. And again, you see the cedar. And we're trying to lower the pH to make the soil more acidic. Now these, when I first planted them, I think probably about a month ago, they were struggling. And I mean struggling. Looked like they were dying. They look like this. This one, who hasn't really come back, but I did check it and it still is alive. I don't know if you can see it right there. See a little leaf on it. This one right here was dying. You see it right here, but that's it right here. And it was dying. I checked the pH on it. This soil had a pH of like 8. Since I've been doing this, it has lowered the pH to about 6.5. Now these need a pH of about 5.5 before, so been working on it. But you see that it's been leaving out. And we've tried blueberries before, and we failed miserably. I just couldn't get there, and I didn't want to add a bunch of ammonia to the soil or lemon juice to the soil. I want something natural. And praise y'all, one thing that our land provides is plenty of acorns. Plenty of acorns. I mean, look at the chicken. It provides plenty of acorns. I mean, most of our trees are either cedar, or walnut, or oak. White oak, and black or dark oak. So this tannin water, which will lower the pH of soil over time, I just pour. You can see the color of it. That's the tannins. I'll just pour it in here. So we got cedar shavings, cedar bark shavings. And then I'll give some to my. You can see that's some of the runoff. I don't want to waste that. So that's what it'll look like. When I was pouring it out into this bucket, this is some of the extra. As you can see, the chickens like it. It has a sweet taste, and again, it gives them carbs, fats, and proteins, which we all know they need. And they will, as you can see, they like it. So anyways, if you do have acorns or oak trees, then it's a great way to supplement their food. I would not give them solely this as a food. I have heard and researched and talked to people who have, but I won't do it. There's some issues that take place if their diet is solely acorns. So I just mix this in probably about a 25, between 15 and 25% ratio with their regular feed. And here, you see the growing amaranth in here. So they forage, and we throw a lot of stuff over there, which is where we're creating compost piles. If you've seen our other chicken coop, our chickens are used for eggs, meat, but also they create all of the compost on the land for us that we put in our gardens. So it's a wonderful give-take, wonderful relationship that I have with the chickens here, in which they provide me soil and eggs, and the roosters provide me meat. And I try to make sure that I take care of them the best that I can. God's blessed us. And I want to show him that I'm a good steward of not just, taking care of the animals. See, they're still eating. That down there, that dark stuff, that's still some of it. These are the roosters that we will eat. These are strictly for eating, and they're all roosters. So all of our roosters will eat. All of our older hens will eat, and we hatch our own. But if you have trees like this, see if you have oak, and use those acorns. Use those acorns. Of course, test it in yourself, test it in your own flock to see how they respond to it. But mine have responded well, and obviously the berries are doing well also. We also put these in our blueberries, the tannic acid. It's just working wonderful. So hopefully this is something that y'all can use. Bless y'all. Shalom.